Hey guys, today we are talking with two Pelham locals that you're going to recognize. Rick Hayes, the City Council President, and Robin Hollingsworth, the principal at Pelham Ridge Elementary School, I guess I should add, if people don't know right off the top of their head. So you guys have some interesting stories to tell. Maybe not ones that you planned on. Certainly you didn't plan on. But with February having been Heart Month and Heart Awareness, and now, we're into March, but we still want to talk about things that people can do with their health. Robin, let's start with you. You had a heart attack.
I did. I was 39 years old and I had a massive heart attack.
Wow. Did you see any warning signs? Probably on the other side you did, but going into it?
Right. No, I had no warning signs leading up to it. I woke up in the middle of the night with chest pains and told my husband, and we didn't waste any time. He immediately took me to the hospital, and there's where I went into cardiac arrest.
Wow. So after the fact, you're healing and you're recovering. Were there things that you should have picked up on that were wrong that maybe you didn't know were signs of heart issues?
In my case, no.
Wow.
In my case.
That's not what we wanted to hear, Robin.
I know.
We wanted a checklist.
Yes, I know. So in my case, it's something that they really don't have a lot of research about, that they can't explain, but it's when the artery dissects and there's no warning signs typically, and usually there are no survivors.
Oh my goodness.
So, and it's
You're
women,
lucky.
young women, oftentimes athletes that it happens to. So, and it's so sudden that you don't have any warning signs. So,
do you have more of a chance of that happening again because it's happened once, or are you in the clear just like standard folks?
Well, the good thing is now, I have to go to the cardiologist regularly, so they are always monitoring things closely, and that will be for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow.
But, I have had one cardiologist say it was like being struck by lightning, and so, yeah.
Nobody wants to be that lucky.
Right. Yeah.
All right. And Rick, you had kind of a similar experience with a heart attack at what I consider to be a young age. Of course, every day I feel like the age that's young, that I still consider to be young, is getting older and older, but still. This is recent for you.
I did have some issues, and it was much more recent than what Robin went through. Mine was just now 5 months ago. And I did have a heart attack. I've been trying to avoid to use the word massive, as Robin said. I'm trying to avoid to use that word, but it was certainly a major heart attack by anybody's definition. I had to be brought back twice. As you know, I was playing football at the time.
Yes, you were.
And obviously my first question was, did he catch the pass that I threw? And he did, by the way. Unfortunately, he didn't score, which would have made for a much better story for me. But
I do remember that you still had the playbook around your neck when you got to the emergency room, because we were there.
I still had that.
You're still calling the plays.
I still had a
Give it on the
glove on and
stretcher.
everything. But to the point that you asked, Robin, did I have warning signs? And I think that is a difference in what she and I went through. And I did have warning signs. And in hindsight, I certainly should have done some things differently. My message, as you know, for everyone has been, one, be ultra cautious. Take care of yourself. Again, we all try to take care of ourselves. We all try to do things to stay in shape. But I know Robin had some issues like this with me. As we were considered healthy. We were considered in pretty good shape. But did we really do everything we needed to do to take care of ourselves? And certainly I was an example of, I was working 120 hours a week. I was crazy. Stress was in a different level.
So let's talk for a minute about the color run that's coming up.
Yes, so we're excited about that. This will be our third year to do it. It's grown every year. We end up making so far we've made about $8,000 each time, and
awesome.
We donate that to the American Heart Association. We conduct it at Fungo Holler, so we have a 5K and a 1 mile fun run.
Okay, and when is that?
It is April the 27th.
Okay, now who can participate in that?
So anybody in Pelham can participate. We're going to have the forms go home on March the 4th, but we're going to have those all over social media as well. All the schools will have access to the forms, so they can go to anybody you can sponsor. We have businesses that sponsor different packages for that, so it's a lot of fun.
Where can folks find out online? Tell us where to find you on Facebook, and then if there's a website.
You can go to Pelham Ridge Facebook page, our Pelham Ridge Elementary website.
Okay.
And then
Which
Pelham City
everybody
Schools.
should be following anyway.
Yes.
To keep up with what's going on here.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, and then online on just on the Pelham City?
Yes.
Okay, pelhamcityschools.org? Is that
Right.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. Anything either of you want to add about the experiences that you have shared today? Anything that you can tell folks that might resonate with them to just kind of get themselves in order?
I just think that it's important. Rick touched on it too. You know, the genetics part, yes, but don't let that make you feel like that means that there's nothing that you can do, that you're just going to be a victim to your genetics, because there are things that you can do with health, as we mentioned, mental health, emotional health, your diet, and things of that nature. But I listen to your body. Don't ignore your body. I didn't, so I went straight to the ER, and I'm glad I did, because I would have had no chance to survive if I hadn't done that. So I think women a lot of times too have a tendency to not slow down and not listen to what their body's trying to tell them. So don't ignore those things.
Wow. Rick?
Well, here's the example of what to do and what not to do. I didn't do a great job in this area. You know, again, I did something. I went and got checked, but I knew that I should have gone and got my enzymes checked as well. I knew enough about medicine. You used to call me, you know, Dr. Rick would be there. When you went out of town, when Connie went out of town, Dr. Rick would be there.
Yep.
I knew enough to know what I should have done, and I didn't do it. I didn't take that extra step to do it. But the one thing I would say, kind of on top of what we've talked about, is beyond knowing for yourself, know for your loved ones.
Right.
You know, be aware that you're more likely to do something that's going to have an impact on your loved ones, taking the step they need to take, than you taking it for yourself. And that's a big deal. If you'll, you know, think about it, think about your family, think about your friends, and push them. And I say that, and I use that word, understanding what I'm saying, push them, because a lot of times they're not going to be easy to push. You know, I certainly am not the easiest one in the world to push.
Yep.
But we've got to reach out, you know, to our friends and our family. You know, Pelham is one big family, and those of us who've been around this for so long, you know, we all feel that way. Pelham's one big family. Love your family, take care of your family, and try to pull them into a more healthy lifestyle, do what they need to do. Go get CPR certified. We'll get the message out. We'll make sure people know, get the message out. We'll do that because it saved a life. It saved mine.
Yes, I'm so grateful for you too. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you so much for your time today. Thanks for joining us.